We live. Greetings and gratitude to all life forms and life forms who have found this cosmic broadcast right now. Hi, I'm just a librarian. Call me whatever you want. You clicked on the video, so you know what it's called. Hello, person in the future. Thank you for being here. May you be blessed by yourself and who you are and what you need to be. I begin now with the first person says bone. Bless the bones. Remove any previous energies from the bones. Okay. If DYB is here, please say stop. If not, I'll stop when I feel compelled. To the thoughtful person who helps the children in need. Oh, you are here. Hello. May I ask, why did you choose bone? So you're going to receive communication within 24 hours from some powerful person? And understand that you may also receive communication from God or spirit or universe or cosmo of some kind, and know that you will get your transportation, you will be able to move forward, and things will develop the way they need to. You have the horse in the stable and you are able to go. Write down all your needs. Write down all the things that you think you need in life. Have a list of your needs. Look at them clearly and have a understanding and discussion with those needs. Everyone has different needs. So, I need you to know that you're awesome. Thank you, DYB. Helping the children in need. Greetings, Sai. Okay. So, there's 4 columns. Choose from the columns. I'm going to shuffle them and say stop. Sigh. And then I will put them on the board and give you the reading. So please say stop. Drop them in the international shipping container. I'm going to shake them up pretty nice and good. Get them all randomized. Okay, please say stop. Stop. Okay, there it is. Now say stop one more time. To place them somewhere on the magic board. Greetings, everyone, wherever you may be. Thank you for finding me. Hopefully, you are able to broadcast this on the television. That would be great. Someone walks in like, what are you watching? Oh yeah, this lion dude. I streamcast it to my phone. No, from my phone. Okay. So know you have strong DNA, Sai. Your DNA is very potent and powerful and has a lot of strength in it and through it. Trying to find the light zone. There we go. So stand in your strength and know that your strength is your genetics, is who you have come from, who your family is. Never forget your own flow of your name. Your name is magic. The reason why you were named that is important. But find the flow, the mystery, the adventure of life. Don't be stagnant. Go with the tide and have an adventure. Go on a journey and know that your magic is that of travel. If you have a very strong ability to be in one location and go to another location and still feel the same universal frequency. You are the charioteer of your life. If you may not be able to travel because of COVID, you can travel in your mind all over the universe. Never forget that your mystic ability in the universe is that of momentum, of moving. Find the magic in your name and never forget the strength of your DNA, that powerful, potent energy. And everyone here, please stay tuned after your reading. The other messages might resonate to you. Thank you, Dimly Fall. Choose your message. Do you want a bone message if you would like before you bounce, and you can watch it later? Or hit me up, buddy. Thank you for providing the jams. Dimly Fall, music link in the description. Anybody now or in the future? Sai, you are loved. Thank you for being yourself. Don't compromise and know that momentum and travel will always bring you joy and fulfillment. So anybody now or in the future, please say stop. If not, I'll stop when I feel compelled. Calling all time travelers, ancestors, descendants, quasi-quantum entities of any form. May they come in. Okay. The wood message for anybody now or in the future is be flexible. Don't think it has to always be one way. There's always an option. There's always a sway. There's a difference in opinion and agreement, but there's always a universal way of things. There's always a law behind it. That difference in opinion is just that, opinion. Okay, Sai, please say stop. For the bone message, anybody now or in the future. Then I'm going to start getting into the cosmos. Please read the description if you have found this video in the future to understand a little bit more about what you're watching. But there are messages for you. I'm going to go through all my past videos and put random timestamps in the description. And it's going to be for magical purposes. So I've started that process. So Sai, this is going to be one of those magical timestamps at 9:19. There we go. Okay, so understand deeply and powerfully, Sai, that at this time, there is no frequency superior than just inward reflection. When you can look inside and see that inward icicle, that who you are, what you are, the delays are actually making things happen. Find your flexibility. Find your strength in knowing that it doesn't have to always be the way you intended it. There can be a universal frequency of divergence, of confusion sometimes. But when you pull back the arrow, You know you're going to hit that target. You load it up, and you know for certain that you have to hit that bullseye. Why? Because your speed of the stallion, of the horse, your natural momentum psi is never stopping you, is never holding you back. You might think it is, but it's always a propelling force. Surrender to the stream, and you can go much farther than if you swam upwards against it. Understand, Sai, that your own force of allowance, of movement, of perspective is just one of millions, but it is valued, it is important, and it is understood by at least the cosmos to some degree. You may not understand that degree, and that's why you feel like the delays are happening. But these delays can always be overcome by deliberate, conscious action. Always understand that through that action, it will build momentum, speed, and then transportation, ability to have freedom of flight that you didn't have before. Thank you, Sai. Spread your wings to the highest heights. Violet and Tarot, thank you for being here. And I say I hope you enjoy your employment. Hope you're having a good day being paid to do things. So please choose. Do you want bones? Do you want resin? Do you want wood? I explained it this way to anyone now or in the future. You are protected. Yes, bones are scary. These were elk. Sold in a very scary voodoo shop by the Winchester Mystery House, one of the scariest mystical locations in North America. And all of these ghosts and spooks and phantasms and voodoo doctors can't have any play on me. And I went in there and I was like, okay, what is the most magical object that is not completely tainted with darkness? Okay, yeah, these runes. They have darkness on them, but I can cleanse them for 3 nights in the sun and moon, and they were going to be my own. So, this is what happened. So, always find that protection within you. It doesn't have to be outside of you. It is always an aspect that exists inward instead of outward. It manifests outward, but it truly has its foundations as an inward perspective. Sai, thank you. Okay. I'm going to go resin now. Anybody now or in the future? Here we go. Please say stop. I'm going to tell a poem in the intermediary as I begin to shuffle. So, long past the time before time was even time, there was a rhyme that was not even really a rhyme. It was some type of fragrance, maybe it smelled like thyme, and it just permeated all of the minds around it. And everyone who would live in this space, or any space, they would feel profound by it. Because this sound, this rhyme, this infinite chime was something that stimulated the mind, that created this perspective that was so hard to find. But when it was embraced, it felt divine. It felt cosmic. It felt everything but malign, anything besides toe the line, anything to be mundane in this modern way, in this modern ringing. The people would say, hey, hey, what is that new way? They would ostracize and they would say, hey, you are not like us. You need to go away. But some, They choose to hold the candle, the match, the torch, they say. They find the lighthouses, the libraries, and lecture halls. People come, one and all, small groups, large groups, the many's follow, but very few even want to listen to the sounds of the swallows. Very few want to engage in the power of this space. Very few want to live in this infinite grace. Thank you for this poem. Okay, Lena, please say stop. If you want resin, do you want bone, resin, or wood? Those are your three choices. I want to give you some free choice here, Lena, because I respect you and your cosmic potency for being here right now. Okay, here is your cosmic. Oh, wood. Then, okay. Anybody now or in the future? Lena said stop, so this counts for you. Hold the sunlight. Hold the bright fight. Hold the might within and know that it is right. Success and victory is here and now. Find it. Stand at the prow. See at the ship as the island is near. Know that your trajectory is clear. Find the port and make it known that you are here. The sun is shown. The light is bright and the moment is right. Take it and spread your wings into flight. There's a poem for any person now or in the future. Thank you, Lena. Okay, please say stop. Here's the wood. So one more time, you can say stop, Lena, or I can stop when I feel compelled. I hope you're having a great day. Please stay tuned after your reading. The messages may resonate even though they were not intended for you, for the people now or in the future going forward for this broadcast. I appreciate you for clicking on it. So, first thing, I don't know if anyone else is going to tell you, but I'm glad that I have the privilege to say joy is yours. It is. You get to choose it every day. When you wake up, you get to choose to say, hey, I choose joy this day. I say no to sadness and sorrow and pain. Every time they show up, I say go away. I choose the pleasure, the excitement, the jubilance and song. I dance even when I'm all alone. I don't care of the sadness around me. I acknowledge it, and I know that joy is profound and is more powerful than any negative sound. How do you know this? You are perfectly protected. You feel it, this cosmic connection. The universe is aligned. You have an aura soul divine. Lena, know that nothing can permeate your shield. You are protected by the ancestral field, by the legacy of those who have gone before you, those who are coming after you, and those who are soar parallel and sideways to you. Lena, there's so much protection around you. Your ancestors love you very deeply. You are on the brink of receiving connections from the ancestors. Maybe wealth, maybe land, maybe ideas, maybe literature. All types of ancestral inheritance is passed on to those who are able to honor the bloodline and heal it. There is a lot of unclaimed ancestral wealth in this world. Many people are holding on to ancestral wealth for other people who have yet to claim it. Now is your time to know that you deserve this inheritance of the cosmos. You are able to sustain it. Receive the inheritance. Never forget that you are protected once you receive it. No force can dominate that away from you as you stand in your highest and most amplified cosmic joy field. Thank you for bringing this field of joy to me here, Lena, and may your light continue to amplify. Hello, 4 people. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate your time. Please read this thing right here. I hope you're having a good time. Greetings. Thank you, Lena. Okay, here we go. To any Arcturians. If you're an Arcturian, you feel connected to the Arcturians, or you want this Arcturian message, please, I say stop. Well, I just picked up Bone, so for Violet Anne, please say stop. And then we'll go into the Arcturian reading right after Violet Anne, who may or may not be an Arcturian. She only wears a blue shirt in her picture. That's not proof at all. Okay. Do you want me to use no rune mat, the painting rune board, or the resin rune board? So the bone runes are closest to what Odin himself would be using. He would either be using bone or wood. Freya would probably be using resin. So, the resin plate. Okay. So this was made by a witch friend of mine who would like to remain anonymous, with garnet crystals, 4-leaf clover from Ireland right there, and lavender. To my specific specifications. Same with all the runes, also have lavender and garnet in them. And they're all garnet colored. So, please say stop one more time. So, you got half shaman and half witch. So, one dropped, so please say stop. Okay, so you have double wealth, which means you're about to receive large amounts of financial income. It is going to be more than what you thought it was going to be, and it will end up being substantially life-changing. This is like if someone would have showed up 5,000 years ago at your bungalow or whatever with 10,000 cattle. You wouldn't be able to do it, but they gave you a deed of land, and the land had all the food and resources you need for the 10,000 cattle. You just had to supervise it. This is what's going to happen. But instead of cattle, it's going to be a wire transfer of capital to you. And so just be aware that large financial stimuluses of high value that you may not even be aware of are coming to you quickly because of your connection with divinity. If you are doing any money magic, it is amplified. If you're not doing money magic, now would be a good time to do the money magic. You are giving birth to a new version of yourself at the center of the reading. You are really going through a phoenix rebirth process. Yes, labor is hard, but you are able to be a different and more brilliant and amazing person on the other side. Your gift is rebirth. Your greatest gift is to give birth to yourself every day. You have this knowledge that others don't have. Give and receive it openly on platforms and privately. And know that your energy should be respected. And when you feel like you shouldn't share it, don't share it. And when you feel like you really are really pulled to share it, then do it. Because that change, that new aspect, that recreation, that birth is so beautiful that it never ends. It always inspires someone else to, hey, if this person can change this thing up, what if I change this big thing up? And you never hear anything about it, but this small change you made led to a big change that you will never know anything about. It happens all the time. So I'll show one more time here. So there's two ways to buy a lottery ticket, Violet Ann. Do you buy it hoping to win, or do you buy it knowing you're going to win? The third way is buying and know there's no way to win, and then you might actually win. Depends on who you are and how you believe, and why you believe what you believe. So, Violet Ann, thank you for being here, and you can post your thing in my super obscure internet video that is not popular and poorly lidded and badly sounded with bad camera. I'm working on all of these things. This is why we have this private interaction, Violet Ann, over the internet. It's great. It's intimate, but then it's not at all. So it's fine. I'm working on all this. My plan is cameras, background lighting, sound tech, costumes, background setting. But as of now, I got outside. I got a hat, and I have a almost 10-year-old computer. I love it. See, all I need to do is be a lighthouse keeper. Very few people ever talk to the lighthouse keeper. Most people just see the lighthouse, Violet Ann. You are a sailor. You go to many ports and many people know of your name. I am the lighthouse keeper. Very few people will ever hear my name. Some people like to give shout outs to lighthouse keepers, but it's all the same. It's the rhythm, the rhyme that keeps us sane, right? So, Violet Ann, I'll give you another message here. I recently got this deck from my sister, and I'm not using the cards of this deck because they're spell cards. The deck is called Spell Casting Oracle Cards. So I'm going to grab the guidebook, and you just say stop, okay? And I'll give you a quick message if you would like some guidance. So, or you can get another runic message, your choice. But I want to give you another reading here, Violet Ann. Are you still working right now? If I'm distracting you from your employment, then I understand that too. I was going to give Arcturian readings, so if any Arcturians are here, please say stop. Okay. So Violet Ann says stop on behalf of the Arcturians. Okay, protection is your card. Here's your magical guidance. It's time to retreat simply and quietly from a situation. Danger could be lurking in the shadows, and you are being urged to access the situation carefully. The magical symbol of the pentagram leads you its sacred site. The ancient talisman calls you to seek the truth as it encircles you within its energy of protection. It's vital that you're shielded from the harsh energies of others, and that as your sensitivity increases. When you open yourself up to higher spiritual vibrations, protection is always key to give you the freedom to work your magic. Here is a spell. Here's a incantation. During the first moon quarter on a Saturday, sprinkle a circle of salt around you at midnight. Hold lit a black candle in one hand as you face north, and a grounding piece of black tourmaline crystal in the other, and say, "Star of protection, a circle of salt, surrounded and safeguarded me from any default. Guard me from danger, gossip, and hurt, from those who may carry curses, who may curse me and may dish out the dirt. I call upon the elements, fire, preserve my intentions, so I can survive. Standing within, I lift up my arms, black candle and crystal now banish harm, keep safe and defend my energy flow. As I raise my vibration, allow me to grow, and now out of danger, protection in place, magical work now safe to embrace. And now bow on the black, now blow out the black candle, step carefully out of the circle and say, grateful gratefully I accept the magic of you and the protection to assist in all that I do. Lead me, the courage, build power in me. Assist my transcendence, so mote it be. The magical meaning is place your trust in the magical symbol of the pentagram. You need to be grounded. Surround yourself with positive energies of others by imagining a circle of white light around you. So the pentagram is your magical protection symbol, and use forms of pentagrammic meditation to feel protected in all forms of magic. That's just one spell you can use. So there's your message. To any Arcturians, thank you, Arcturian, for being here. Know that I see your ships in the sky. I know you're flying over, and you want humans to know you're up there. We are aware that you care about all mankind. Soon, mankind will know more about the Arcturians, but the time is not at hand in this place and moment. But know it's all according to the plan. They're all inside the sun, and they're waiting for the right moment. They're able to live in the sun, and the Arcturians have many solar bases that we know nothing about. So be aware of this as you are wanting to reach more connection to the Arcturians. Okay, thank you, Arcturians. Now, to any starseeds, if you feel like a starseed, you feel connected to the starseeds, or you just want a message right now, please say stop. Okay, one person in the future. Okay, that person in the future, you're giving birth to all kinds of new stuff. The universe is changing every time you think differently, and embrace that change. Live it and know it. Oh, cosmic sister, thank you for being here, Amy Jones. Okay, please say stop. This is for the starseeds. Know that you are connected to Thor. Do not over rely on alcohol for pleasure. Know that you are able to do that through exercise and other means. Be aware of your power and your body, and know that if you are in any pain, talk to the god of thunder, talk to the inner self, and know that there's ways through magic to remove all pain. Be aware of it and tap into that divinity. One more time, Amy Jones, I'm going to give you a full reading. So here's the bone runes, recently purchased by an anonymous person who would like to remain anonymous. For me, please say stop. Third time, here's your third stop. I hope you're having a good morning. Do you like the earlier broadcasting time? I'm going to use the rune board I painted with a group of people that would like to remain anonymous. So I'm going to put him on here, say stop for the fourth and final time. Also, you didn't show up. I was reading from the spellcasting book. I was giving Violet Anna a spellcasting reading. I'll give you one of those too. So your DNA is constantly changing and growing. Know that the seeds you have planted in the past, the identity you have once been, is growing. The things you've wanted it before are finally coming to fruition. The manifestation of your spells are finally working towards this grand transcendence. Know that you have the weird rune in the place of your name. Know that you get to be whoever you want to be. There is no destiny pre-written for you. You are the one who writes on the blank page of destiny. No force is superior to you. No reader could give you an accurate reading because your force of will, your free dominant force, is superior to any system of divination, because you will hear the divination and then be willing to make the constant change that most people wouldn't be able to make to better the situation. Your gift is that of the dragon. Spread your wings and know that you are able to give and receive fire, strength, profound inspiration to the universe. Have that as your knowing that you own that as who you are, and you love it, and you don't fight it, and you embrace it in your highest aspect. You know that your divinity is constantly growing. You know your gifts are to share your fire, your passion, your dragonic energy to other people. Stand in your presence and know that the things you have wanted to happen in the past are finally coming true. Accept this as yours and know that no force is superior to your own. Okay. I got pretty these I get pretty heated in these, yo. I get a little heated. So I'm going to flip through this little book. Please say stop, and I'll give you a reading. I'll read the little booklet to you, and then I'll give you a reading based on what I read in the book. Thank you, two people, for being here in this obscure broadcast. Okay. You want me to stop, Amy Jones, or do you want me to stop when you say? Your choice. Halt. Okay. I love that. Halt. Commitment. You got the commitment card. Okay. Magical guidance. Your dedication at this time is in question. Where you have put your heart and soul into it, you have reaped the rewards, and you have so much to offer. However, your lack of focus underlies the fear of commitment. Something from your past is preventing you from making a choice, and the free spirit within dreads the thought of being trapped. However, a little focus and dedication is required on your part to realize any self-made restrictions. The universe is poised in your favor to devote to the cause, to pledge allegiance with a partner, or to commit to an offer at this time. Here is a magical spell. Incantation. Take a ring and weave a blue ribbon around it on a Tuesday at sunrise during a waning gibbous moon phase. Face east and say, okay, before we go, I love this booklet because it's like, okay, you get to do this spell like once every 6 months. It's really great. So okay, once every 6 months or so, you can do this commitment spell. Won't agree, might be deceived. Around this ring a ribbon weaved. Release fears of obligation. Refusal is procrastination. Color blue breathes in devotion. Fertility. Oh, futility is not just a duality. Big fat yes, everybody. Now tie the ribbon around your neck and wear the ring all day and say, gratefully, I accept the magic of you, the protection to assist in all that I do. Let me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence. So mote it be. Okay, here's your magical meanings. Obligations do not serve you. Rethink your loyalties. You are being taken lightly. Your dreams need focus. Commit to freedom. Someone will propose to you. Okay, so here's my reading. Understand that commitment is not an easy thing. Commitment is a scary dragon. Some people are afraid of commitment, but some people love that commitment. It just depends on how you see it. Know that there's different ways. There's toxic commitment and then there is positive medicinal commitment. Make certain that both sides of the party understand the whole thing. It may be hard for you to explain yourself, but try to see both sides of the agreement and know that this commitment is a choice for you. You get to be in a situation for a long time. I've been in my relationship for a while now, for almost 8 years of commitment, and it's not the easy thing every day, but it is rewarding every day. I am so happy I am committed, and that the commitment I have with my fiance, I'm so grateful for that. Even though it is something that I work on every day to get better at, because I am committed to that. So what are you committed to, Amy Jones? And how can you expand those commitments to the highest, most life? Hit me up for private readings. Okay. Shout out to the person who donated this deck who would like to remain anonymous. Shout out to said anonymous person. Hit me up, sis. That's some good commitment. There you go. Personal growth. That's some powerful words. Thank you for sharing those. See, some people don't understand when you pray, when your prayers get answered, Amy Jones. So before all my broadcasts, I do about an hour worth of prayers. I pray to the ancestors. So I say, hey, ancestors, if any people in my family line, anyone who shares a drop of blood with me, if they need my messages, if I can say something that could be at all help to them, please let them find my broadcast. And may those who cannot hear my messages, may those who are not able to hear these things that I say, may I not exist. May I be invisible. May they never know that I go live. So thank you for being an answer to said prayer. Okay, anybody now or in the future, please say stop. Okay. Person in the future says, what do you need? How are your needs? What are you acknowledging what your needs are? How are you able to perceive the need? Because the need is profound. The need is amazing. The need is more than what you thought before. Needs are not a terrible thing. Needs are important of life. Life has many needs, and how are you able to acknowledge these needs? Is the true question that you need to acknowledge. Anyone now or in the future, hold that torch. See that flame. and be divine, and hear the name. Love it, and hold it close, and proclaim the excitement of the divine flame. So I say thank you. Last call for anyone else for readings in the universe. I reached my cosmic quota. The rest is gravy. All my prayers were mostly answered. I have a few more prayers to be answered, so I'll stay, but so thank you, Amy Jones. I hope you have a great day. Let it be the best day, some may say, but I don't know if I'm that way. Hey. Okay. So I can see to the universal force. I say thank you to the cosmic source. We find the divine host here. So thank you, everybody, for finding me. I look forward to seeing you in the next broadcast. And may your light continue to be bright. Mysterious strangers keep on questing until the quest is over, and then you find a new one. It's one of those times where I almost end the broadcast and I don't, right? So I feel like I just shouldn't. Some people just see my lighthouse and they don't want the lighthouse keeper to go to bed because they came a long way to see this lighthouse keeper. So I gotta stay for that one more person. I know somebody will find this obscure broadcast, be like, man, that's an obscure broadcast. I didn't think they made broadcasts that obscure. They did. I'm the guy who made it. And I like being obscure. I'm a big fan of obscurity. Can you answer yes or no right now? My personal growth. Yes. What is your yes or no? I can give you any yes or no right now. I got pendulum right here. Let's go. Okay, will the tenant be out tomorrow? Okay, please say the name of the tenant out loud, but don't say it in the chat. So just wherever you are, under your breath or whatever, say that person's name. I'm getting an unclear yes. So this person wants to be out tomorrow, but some out external cause will try to delay it. But let's go one more time. Will this tenant? Okay. Will the tenant be out by tomorrow? Come. I'm getting a yes now. Very clear yes to the tenant moving out tomorrow. Thank you to the person known as Amy Jones. Hello. You want to say anything to anyone in the future?
Hello. You are loved. You are beautiful. Believe in yourself.
Do you want to pull one of these things? Okay. So something might try to stop it, but it will ultimately end up being positive. Them moving out. Person in the future, here's your triplicate reading. So, okay, here's your triple magic. See, sometimes when she does that, I'm not surprised if they're all the same rune. From if you pull the same rune in 3 different sets. I know, I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I look, but it's never the case where I would not be surprised. Oh, this is okay. This is one for her. This is for anybody. Might be for you. Anyone in the future, you are protected. Protected by universe. God loves you, is armoring you, and no external evil can hurt you. Mankind is loving you. Connected to all of the people. Do find an embrace of the light and acceptance in different people around you. Tap into your ancestry and find the growth within. Know that throughout history there always has been gift of the dead, and the dead will always pass on messages to the living. Okay, she wants a message from you.
No.
No, she wants you to just pull one.
Which set or surprise me?
Yeah, which of the 3 sets do you want, or do you want the fingers of ladies to surprise? Surprise. Surprise.
3?
Yeah.
Oh man, these are well loved.
Oh yeah. This rune kit is like 3-4 years old now. Okay, she dipped. She's gone. Okay. She gone. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Hey, people in the future, guess what? Special guest star. I know the internet loves. Are you ready? Here we go, internet. I got the secret key to the internet. It's a cat.
A cat getting ready to have a mani-pedi because she's slicing.
She's an indoor cat. So she's never been out here. Okay, Amy Jones. The sun is here. The dawn is now. Now's the time for you to move forward. Don't look back. Know you are doing really strong and infinite magic. The magic you have been engaging in is so profound that it will be known and be spoke of for like, wow, how did that person do that? Because you are gaining so much more than what you thought. Ground, connect to the earth, connect to the plants, and know that your herbal magic, your candle magic, any type of spellcraft that you've been working with, including spell casting or anything that you do, is profound and is so powerful that no external force can stop what you have wanted to happen. The dawn is now. Break through and believe in it. It has to happen. Thank you, Amy Jones.
W sis.
Good way to. So, I'm thinking these earlier broadcasts are what I'm going to be doing, Amy Jones, instead of the later broadcast. Because I'm waking up at like 5-6 in the morning now, so I'm probably going to be doing these earlier streams. So, and it's better for sharing the internet with Ladyfingers. Because I get super tired at night and I don't really want to go live at 10 o'clock all the time. I would much rather go live at 6 in the morning. Much love. I hope you enjoyed these readings. And one more time, shout out to the anonymous mage who donated many things, including this deck and these runes. To the powerful witch in question, which witch is which and which one will ever tell who's the witch, and I don't know. But thank you, witch, for being a witch. Which witch is the witch that you were. So have a good day. Thank you all, and find the beauty in all that you do.